Now I'm going to ask you a more serious question. Stand on the line if you've lost a friend to gang violence. Stay on the line if you've lost more than one friend. 3. 4 or more. Okay, I'd like us to pay respect to those people now. Wherever you are, just speak their name. Thank you all very much.
The bus stops in front of the school. I feel like throwing up. I'm wearing clothes from last year. Some old shoes and no new haircut. I kept thinking I'd get laughed at. Instead, I'm greeted by a couple of friends who were in my English class last year. And it hits me, Mrs. Gerwell, my crazy English teacher from last year, is the only person that made me think of hope. Talking with friends about last year's English and our trips, I began to feel better. I received my schedule and the first teacher is Mrs. Gerwell in room 203. I walk into the room and feel as though all the problems in life are not so important anymore. I am home.
Listen to me, all of you. Don't use me as another excuse for why you can't make it. You made it to your junior year. Think about how you did that. Everyone in this room has a chance to graduate. For some, you'll be the first in your family, the first with a choice to go to college. Some may move faster than others, but you'll each have the chance. And you did that, not me. Now, I have one final project in mind. Yeah?
Miss G wanted us to put our diaries together in a book, just like Anne Frank. She got this businessman, John too, to donate 35 computers so we could work. She told us we had something to say to people. We weren't just kids in a class anymore. We were writers with our own voices, our own stories, and even if nobody else read it, the book would be something to leave behind that said we were here. This is what happened. We mattered, even if it was just to each other. And we won't forget. Miss G didn't promise it would get published or anything, but we could get it out there ourselves. She asked us to come up with a title, something to call ourselves.
I'm Coach Boone. I'm going to tell you all about how much fun you're going to have this season. This is no democracy. It is a dictatorship. I am the law. If you survive camp, you will be on the team. If you survive.
Now you think you're doing these boys a favor, taking them aside every time I come down, protecting them from Big Bad Boom. You challenge my authority in front of the entire football team, Coach. You're cutting my legs from under me. You ain't doing these kids a favor by patronizing. You're crippling them. You're crippling them for life. Now, I may be a mean cuss, but I'm the same mean cuss with everybody out there on that football field.
Each one of you will spend time every day with a teammate of a different race. You will learn about him and his family, his likes, his dislikes. You'll report back to me until you meet every one of your teammates. If we don't come together right now on this hollow ground, we too will be destroyed. Just like that. I don't care if you like each other right now, but you will respect each other. And maybe, I don't know, maybe you will learn to play this game like men.
Is this even about football anymore? Or is it just about you?
I'm a winner. I'm going to win.
Everything's not always about winning and losing.
You think I was blinded by my own ambition? Maybe I pushed them too hard.
Boys are doing all that you can do. Anybody can see that. Win or lose, we're going to walk out of this stadium tonight with our heads held high. Do your best. That's all anybody can ask for.
I know football. What you did with those boys. You were the right man for the job, Coach.
What she is suggesting is in violation of our union charter. She may not move on with her students to teach them junior year. She's only been here 2 years. There are teachers here who have tenure, who have worked and committed themselves far longer to attain a position of seniority, not to mention their experience in teaching students of a higher caliber. The Distinguished Scholars Program is under our jurisdiction.
I don't want to replace the Distinguished Scholars Program. I just want to stay with my kids next year.
She can't. I have the juniors.
The Board of Education will not allow this. Teaching rotations will be disrupted, retirement schedules will be reevaluated, disrespecting teachers who have earned their way far longer and who focus on the classroom, not on public relations and newspaper articles.
Well, I didn't ask for those articles to be written.
She's in the middle of a divorce.
No, they stay late in her class, they're eating, they're playing games.
All right, let's all just take a breath here. All right? Now, I'd hoped that we could talk this out. Maybe come to some kind of arrangement.
There is no arrangement to be...
Carl, look, putting aside all obvious resentments for the moment, even if an arrangement were made and she could teach them as juniors, there isn't an accredited course in the curriculum for her to teach. Unless Brian trades one of his junior classes for a sophomore.
No.
Then there's nothing I can do.
So that's it?
Well, believe it or not, Miss Gruelle, there are other capable teachers in this school. If you've made the progress you say you have, your students should be ready to move on. They might even gain something from more experienced teachers.
You can't teach them. You don't even like them.
What does that have to do with teaching?
I've been an educator for over 30 years. I have students that still remain in touch with me. I know what it is to be loved by a classroom. You have no idea how many battles I've had fighting to be a better teacher, and now what, suddenly I'm incapable of educating your students? You know, if they move on to our classes and they fail, it'll be because they weren't prepared. It'll be because you failed, not them.
You do your very best now, Forrest. I sure will, Mama.
I remember the bus ride on the first day of school very well.
Are you coming along? Mama said not to be taking rides from strangers.
This is the bus to school.
I'm Forrest Gump.
I'm Dorothy Harris.
Well, now we ain't strangers anymore. Slate's taken. Taken. Can't sit here.
You know, it's funny what a young man recollects, because I don't remember being born.
I don't recall what I got for my first Christmas. I don't know when I went on my first outdoor picnic, but I do remember the first time I heard the sweetest voice in the wide world.
You can sit here if you want.
I had never seen anything so beautiful in my life. She was like an angel.
We're gonna sit down, aren't you? What's wrong with your legs? I'm nothing at all, thank you. My legs are just fine and dandy.
I just sat next to her on that bus and had a conversation all the way to school.
My back is crooked like a question mark. These are gonna make me
And next to Mama, no one
ever
ever talked to me or asked me questions.
Are you stupid or something? Mama says stupid is as stupid does. I'm Jenny. I'm Forrest Gump.
From that day on, we was always together. Jenny and me was like peas and carrots. She taught me how to climb.
Forrest, you can do it!
I got a dream. One day. We gonna work it out. One day. We gonna work it out. One day. We gonna work it out. I have a dream. I got a dream. One day. We gonna work it out. One day. We gonna work it out. One day. We gonna work it out. I have a dream. I got a dream. That one day. I'm a little deeper than myself. I gotta find a way. I have a dream. My dream is to be free. My dream is to be. My dream is to be. My dream is to be.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everywhere we go, people wanna know who we are, so we tell them, we are the Titans, mighty, mighty Titans, mighty, mighty Titans.